So we've scanned the sky and we've sighted the moon, and we say farewell to Ramadan. When we fast together for Allah, to help and strengthen our iman.
Eid is around the corner, and you know that once you've become a parent, grandparent, aunt or uncle, whether you like it or not, you have signed up for a lifelong contract of gift giving. After several trips to your local toy store, you may begin to say things like, "They've got too many of those," or "so and so already gave them something similar." And so we begin to scramble to put together gifts for our family members, friends and children, whether they're our own children or our nephews and nieces, or our children's friends or our friends' children, and the list goes on. This year, I would like to focus on 3 useful gifts that you can give, and I'll try and include gift ideas for different genders and age groups. If you haven't done so already, you can check out my Eid gift ideas from last year to get some ideas on gift giving, and stay tuned for a giveaway at the end of this video in which I will include some of the gifts that I mentioned and show you in this video. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Hijabs. One thing I have enjoyed giving and receiving are hijabs, because for a hijabi, hijabs are a daily essential. And haven't you ever borrowed your mom's, sister's, daughter's or friends' hijabs and never returned them back because you loved them so much? That's one thing that's good about hijabs. You can always gift a hijab and know that someone will definitely make use of it or find a perfect match for one of their outfits. I got these hijabs from Sukoon Scarves. They're a fairly small and new company. You can check them out on Instagram. So these are chiffon hijabs that I got from them. This one is the one that I'm wearing, and there is another one that I have here that I will be giving away in the giveaway. So if you've never tried a chiffon hijab because you fear that it's going to slip, or if you're wondering whether it's going to stay, then let me assure you, I've been there. The good thing about these chiffon hijabs, like this one in particular, has some form of texture, and I've put it on without an undercap and it has stayed quite well. And this one doesn't seem to have a texture, but it does seem like it is going to stay pretty well. So check them out on Instagram, show them some love, definitely try out their hijabs, and stay tuned for the instructions for the giveaway to win this hijab at the end. Cash. Let's bring cash back into our lives, please. I remember growing up, we looked forward to receiving cash from family on Eid. It was so exciting to get together with our siblings at the end of the day and count how much we had accumulated. It taught us money management, and it's also a good opportunity for parents or older siblings to teach the younger ones some math skills, because at the end of the day, when they're counting, they see how much they have, how much they need in case they're saving to buy something bigger or something more expensive or something that they've always wanted. And it is also a good way to teach children about giving. What happens with material gifts or physical gifts is that sometimes our children end up accumulating so many gifts that they don't either need or want, or that they're going to use for a very short time and then not do anything with it at all. With cash, they can accumulate and learn this whole concept of saving to buy one thing that they need and that they're going to use for a long time. Now, I talked about how you can teach them about giving from the cash that they have received as Eid gifts. You can talk to the children about other children around the world who are not fortunate enough to receive the gifts and blessings that we have, and how there are people and organizations around the world who are trying to help these people by providing them with Eid gifts or providing them a good meal on this special day. So you can talk to your children about these and ask your children, how are you going to help those children so they too can feel happy on this exciting day? Let them decide for themselves on how much they want to contribute out of the money that they have accumulated and received from family and friends. You will sometimes be amazed at how much more generous children are than adults. Books. You can't go wrong with books. It's a great gift for any age or gender. And you're lucky because I have quite a few books to share with you from Taqwa Media that are ideal for different age groups. Now, before I show you the books, I just want to share a little bit about Taqwa Media. Taqwa Media is a publishing and distribution company for Islamic literature with a focus on children's products. A unique service that Taqwa Media provides is Islamic book fairs for Islamic schools and madaris. Their vision is to share the message of taqwa one family at a time. Their book fairs are very similar to the scholastic book fairs that schools hold. Through these book fairs, they hope to cultivate the love of reading and learning for students of all ages, while at the same time giving schools an opportunity to earn Taqwa Media dollars for their sales. You can check out their website for the products that they carry, as well as learn more about their book fairs. And your local Islamic school or madrasa can organize a book fair with them, and you will definitely benefit from a variety of products that they carry. They have a wide range of books and other Islamic products that make for ideal gifts. So I'm going to show you some of the products that I got from them, and they're going to be perfect as Eid gifts for children of different ages and genders. I will also be giving away some of these products in the giveaway. So the first book that I want to show you is this one called Helping Others. This is actually part of the Akhlaq Building series, which is to inspire young children to develop characteristics of good akhlaq, like good manners, through fun stories involving young children like themselves. So this is also part of a gift set that includes the other 3 books in the series, which are Sharing What You Love, Keeping Promises, and Studying Hard. Whether you buy these books separately or as a set, each book comes with a bookmark. So like Helping Others has its own bookmark. At the back there is a hadith of the Holy Prophet. The book also comes with a sticker and a badge. Now, I know there are some schools or classrooms that focus on one aspect of a good behavior, and this happens many times in schools, whereby they're focusing on, let's say, kindness or helping others or sharing, and they either focus on that characteristic for a week or for a whole month, and then every day they award a child who has displayed that particular characteristic. So these badges are going to be really good if you're going to do something like that in your classroom, whether you're a school teacher or a madrasa teacher. If you've picked a child who has, let's say, displayed the characteristic of helping others, the child can wear that badge for the rest of the day and, you know, feel proud. Especially children who are ages 3 to 5 years old, they really feel proud of being awarded something like this, that, oh, you were the most kind today, or you were the most helpful. So I think this is really good for ages 3 to 5, both genders obviously. And check them out, check their website out to either purchase individual books or together as a set. The next book I want to share with you is ideal for young kids of ages 2 to 4 years, I would say. It's called Allah Knows All About Me. I really like how this is a hardcover book, and this part here is textured. Children at that age like to feel things, so this is like a little 3D textured title. What I like about this book is every phrase or every couple of lines ends with Allah knows all about me, and it's a rhyming book. It's a very good way of introducing the concept of Allah to young children in a positive way, and teaching them that no matter what, Allah knows all about them at every stage. Whatever they do or whatever happens to them, Allah knows about it. So from my fingers to my toes, from my knees to my nose, Allah knows all about me. And because this phrase, Allah knows all about me, keeps repeating, at some point you will see that your children are repeating this. Once they get the hang of the book, it's not a very short book either. There are like 26 pages in this book. And I like how it ends with this colorful rainbow picture, which says, with His love and His care, Allah will always be there. Allah knows all about me. So this is a perfect book for young children ages 2 to 4 years, I would say. Another book that I have is perfect for girls who are into princesses. So I would say maybe girls of ages 3 to 6 years perhaps. This is also part of the Princess series. and the focus is on the 99 names of Allah. So each princess is named after one of Allah's attributes, and the story shows how the princess manifests that particular attribute of Allah. So for example, this book is called Princess Karima and the Giant Eagles. The story talks about an earthquake that takes place in the far corner of the kingdom, and Princess Karima's heart has been touched by the plight of the people in that region, and she really wants to help them. So Princess Karima, the generous, because Al-Karim means the generous, she wants to get supplies to the people in need, but she is confronted with a path that she cannot cross. So how is she going to deliver the supplies? This story is inshallah going to encourage the young readers to develop a consciousness of giving sadaqah, of giving charity, and to help those in need. I think this is a perfect book to read and discuss with your children. Even when you have given them cash as gifts, you can read this book to them and talk about how there are people around the world in need and how are they going to manifest this attribute of being generous and help those children and people around the world, or contribute towards organizations that are helping them. Ilyas and Duck. This is another great book that you can give, especially this Eid, as this particular one talks about Eid al-Fitr, the fantastic festival of Eid al-Fitr. And I think this is a great book for children ages 3 and up, so I would say 3 to 7 years old. Eid al-Fitr is here. Ilyas and Duck are ready to enjoy the day, but Duck is confused about how Eid is celebrated. Duck's confusion turns to curiosity and culminates with a fantastic discovery about this exciting festival of breaking the fast. Join Ilyas and Duck in this action-packed story as they explore the fun and excitement of Eid and learn about the charitable nature of it all. There are about 4 books of Ilyas and Duck that you can find on Taqwa Media's website. They have Ilyas and Duck, a Zakat Tale, Ilyas and Duck, Ramadan Joy, Ilyas and Duck, Search for Allah. And these are great books to teach children about certain Islamic concepts in a very fun and engaging way. So check out Ilyas and Duck on Taqwa Media, and this might be one of the books that I give away. Adventures of a Quranic Family. This is another great book. It's about a Muslim family who strives to apply the teachings of the Holy Quran in their daily lives. This, I would say, is ideal for children of ages 4 to 8 years old, and it includes the verses of the Holy Quran with the translation, as well as tips and games to teach children more about the Quran. Next in the series are books that are ideal for older children as well as adults. So I have 2 Sufi comics. One is the 40 Sufi Comics, and these are short graphical stories that illustrate spirituality. So it's a collection of 40 stories from Islamic teachings that depict the concepts like faith in God, love, history, sacrifice, and adventure. And alongside each depiction are relevant verses from the Holy Quran and traditions from the Holy Prophet and his family. So this is one book from the Sufi Comics series, and then I have another one that is The Wise Fool of Baghdad, and I can't wait to read this particular one because this one is about Bahlul, and his stories have always been my favorite. So Bahlul was this wise person who lived in Baghdad, and he feigned madness to escape the oppression of the ruling class, and he dispensed wisdom in strange and amusing ways. So this book is a collection of these true stories, and each story again is followed by sacred verses of the Holy Quran and traditions. In the crazy times that we live in, we will probably need a Bahlul to make sense of it all. The 1001 Inventions and Awesome Facts from Muslim Civilization is another great book, and this is by the National Geographic Kids that includes inventions from Muslim civilizations, such as the world's oldest active university where you can still study today. Did you know that that was founded by a Muslim woman called Fatima al-Fihri? Or did you know that popular fashions like high heels and lightweight pants for summer first came into the scene in Muslim Spain more than 1,000 years ago? This book is full of such awesome facts, discoveries, and inventions by Muslims. So a very good book to give your older children as well as for yourself. The last one I'd like to share with you is one that I received as a gift last year, and that is God's Emissaries from Adam to Jesus. I have personally enjoyed reading this book so far. I haven't finished it yet, but I must say that it's a great book that has elevated the genre of the prophetic stories to new heights. It weaves together every Quranic verse and every plausible tradition that has come down to us from the Holy Prophet and his family into an epic story of God's tireless efforts to guide humankind. This is definitely a great book to give as a gift. I also got this word flow cards and the giant journey puzzle from Taqwa Media, and I will inshallah talk more about these in details in one of my future videos. Now for the most exciting part, the giveaway. I will be selecting 2 winners from around the United States for this giveaway, and they will win the following. The first winner will win the 1000 Inventions and Awesome Facts from Muslim Civilization and a hijab from Sukoon Scarves. And the second winner will win the Ilyas and Duck and the Fantastic Festival of Eid al-Fitr and the Princess Karima and the Giant Eagles book. All you have to do to enter this giveaway is to share this video on Facebook, leave a comment under this video on Facebook and tell me what was your favorite gift in this video, and follow Taqwa Media and Sukoon Scarves on Instagram. The winner will be announced on Eid Day. So good luck, get sharing and commenting. Thank you for watching, and please join Tanveer Shares to create a world that shares.
So we've scanned the sky and we've sighted the moon, and we say farewell to Ramadan. When we fast together for Allah to help and strengthen our iman.